This is Brian, and welcome back to this commentary playthrough of Super Mario RPG for the SNES. Last time we started the forest maze, and made it to, I would hope, about halfway through it at least. We made it to the first save point at least. We picked up a bunch of hidden chests and fought a bunch of enemies. Alright, here is the place where you have 4 paths. So it said left, straight, right. Okay. I believe I almost made a mistake here, though. But it's not too late to fix it. Because I was about to head to my right, but I believe you should be looking from Mario's perspective. So, yes, it was his right. And here we have another stump we can go down, and got a bunch of treasure down here. Flower. Alright, so a bunch of flowers, a mushroom, and a frog coin. So that's the little hidden area here. Now what we want to do is we want to try to find Gino. And when you see him, you just want to follow him, and whichever direction he goes will be the correct way to get to the end. Because otherwise this place is a maze and you'll just keep going. I believe. And of course, yeah, there are a ton of enemies around here. So they'll get in your way as you're trying to go. There's Gino. Going straight. Don't see which way he went. I thought that was going to be a mushroom I could pick up. I guess not that I really need it anyway. That's nice. Mario was a little bit down on HP. And the buzzer was right there to attack me. There was another one that's pretty close there too. I suppose I might have to fight him as well. Alright. Here's Gino. If you don't lose track of him and you just keep going the right way each time, you probably only have to go through 5 or 6 screens, I think. There he is. That's where I lost him last time. Okay, now we got him. And see, here we are. 997, 998, 999, 1000. Nya, 1000 arrows. For cover they run, nya. Fun this is, yes? Yeah, another 1000 will I shoot. Mario is that guy. He must be the one shooting arrows at Rosetown. Got goofy looking eyes. Happy I am, yeah? Look at their expressions when freeze they do. Woohoo, they're standing like statues. Yeah, more practice do I need. Oh no, he's not stopping. We've got to do something. Who do you think you are, Bruce Lee? You can't just go in there with your fists flying. Nice pop culture reference there. There are too many of them. We'll be creamed. Oh no, someone's coming. Let's hide and see if we can learn anything. Look what I found, Bowyer. What? What? Disturb me you must not. Practicing I am. More arrows must I shoot. More statues must I make. Yeah. Stop. Hold it right there. You don't know what you're doing. Return that star to me. Nya. A stranger you are, and strange looking at that. Teach you we must, who's in charge. Yeah? And who might you be? I serve a higher authority. That star piece belongs to everyone. You can't keep it. Nya. Angry I am. Nya? A lesson I will teach you. Hey, chill out. Mario. Dangerous out there. You're gonna help, huh? Whack that weirdo? Save the guy in blue? Me too. I will do what I can. But from over here. Mario and Mallow run. I'm not afraid, and I'm not gonna cry. Mallow trips and falls. Youch! It didn't look like we were that far away on the other screen. Stop it. That's enough. Nya. Strong you are, but stronger am I. Hurt you I will. So long, Nya. Part now we must. Nya. Mario intercepts the arrow. Thanks for the help. But who are you? Mario, you just ditched me back there. Huh? Don't I know you? You look familiar. So, you're the Mario? We know about you. Knock knock, nya. Insulted I am. Alright, and now we got Gino. He's got the Gino beam here. This one you hold down until it gets up to the 3 stars there and let it go. And since we got a boss here, I'm going to go ahead and use some of my specials. Nya! Now 3 against 1. Nya, fair. Fix it I will, nya. Shoot an arrow I shall. When a targeted hits, that button locked. So yeah, this gets to be a unique battle here because he will disable one of your abilities, either your specials, your attack, or your items. Turned off attack. I always seem to end up somewhere around 12 or 13. I don't know if the timing changes slightly after that or why that's as far as I get to, but it's still pretty decent. He picks on Gino, who can afford to take a hit the least out of anybody. Go ahead and use a mushroom on him. Alright, he turned our specials off, so now we'll use regular attacks. I think I'll just let Gino sleep for now. And we got him. Nothing too difficult there, I guess. We got a flower box. Thanks for the help. You really got me out of a jam. Why are you staring at me? You know I'm more than just a doll, don't you? We kind of look at each other and say yes. Have you guessed the truth? I'm a visitor from above, and this is a form I'm borrowing briefly. Say what? You mean like from the sky or something? Higher than that, I'm afraid. Do you two know anything about the Star Road? Nope. Completely in the dark, eh? Well, it's a big mess up there right now, and it concerns you too. Let me explain. You've heard of wishing upon a shooting star? At the Star Road, your wish is transformed into a star. When it's granted, it then turns into a shooting star and falls down to Earth. So you see, the Star Road plays an integral role in granting wishes. But ever since the sword destroyed the Star Road, everything's come to a halt. No stars have been made since. The way things stand, yours is a world where wishes can't come true anymore. Are you saying this star is a part of your starway? That's Star Road, my fluffy little friend. Yes. That star is a broken piece of the Star Road. I'm here to find them all and repair the Star Road. The broken star pieces. There are 7 altogether. For peace to return, we must get rid of Smithy, find the star pieces, and repair the Star Road. I'm... Heart musical note, exclamation point, question mark. But it's hard to pronounce, so call me Gino after the doll. I chose him because he looked the strongest out of all the dolls. And it didn't have anything to do with convenience, since he was the only one that didn't have an actual character in the game. Now grab the star, Mario. He tells Mario to grab the star, but it just kind of starts hovering around and over Mario anyway. And he'll automatically just jump up and grab it. Oh, I guess it just comes down to him, so we really didn't have to do anything. Alright, we got 2 of them. Come on, let's get this show on the road. Gino, who is searching for the pieces of the Star Road, joins Mario and Mallow. Things are definitely looking up. And we kind of know what's going on a little bit more in this story here. Ooh, I heard everything. Who would have known that star was so important? I've got to inform Smithy. But the flunkies got away. The secret to the shooting stars has been unraveled. Find the star pieces and bring peace back to Mario's world. Yeah, these are just stumps. These aren't actually pipes that you can go down or anything. So we head out there and we're done with the forest maze. We can move on to different areas here. Have a little bit more freedom. But why don't we head back to Rosetown first, because it should be back to normal now. I can finally move. I guess I owe it all to Mario. What an amazing guy. Way to stroke our ego there, huh? Gino, you came back. Mommy! See, Mom? This is the Gino I was talking about. My, what a fabulous costume. It must be kind of hot for the person wearing it, though. Aw, forget it, Mom. Alright, Gino, let's play. How I wish I could, but Mario and I must leave now to find the missing star pieces. Star pieces? You mean like shooting stars? What for? Well, how can I explain this? Well, Gaz, it's like this. This is how it used to be. But now it's like... pantomime action here again. This. You get it? Nope. You lost me. Well, let's just say that if things stay the way they are, your wishes will never come true. What? So you mean even if I grow up, I won't ever be strong and cool like you? No one's wishes will come true until the star pieces are found and the Star Road repaired. Which is why I have chosen to join these two in order to find the missing star pieces. So that's it. Well, Mario needs all the help he can get. And Mallow holds Mario back from punching the kid. Gino, I have a lot of dreams. Please go fix the Star Road and make sure they all come true. That's a promise. Cool. Oh, wait a minute. This is yours, Gino, so take it along with you. Got a finger shot. Thanks for being a good sport, Gaz. I'll see you when I get back. Gonna be a little lonely without you, but hey, I can handle it. Mario, how are you feeling? Like a new man. Well, that's good to hear. Thank you so much for spending time with Gaz. He just loved it. Need coffee. Keep away. Yes, you look awful. Why don't you rest some more? Alright, now she's back in front of the counter there, so you can use the inn if you want to. Now I can finally move. Maybe I'll go pick mushrooms in the forest. It's a little scary, but I'll take my chances. Things are finally back to normal. Thank you, Mario. Good. Now I can finally go to the forest to chop some wood. I'm so proud of my grandson. Just look at him. Which one? Hey, I'll carry that. Ooh, that was close, but I made it in on time. There's nothing to worry about anymore. I can finally relax. All the people outside here. Yep. You found the treasure. Way to go. Keep up the good work. Button? Yeah. Same thing he said before. Can't believe we had arrows showering down around us. I'm finally home. I thought I heard a big boom over from the mountains. Guess I'm starting to hear things. Things are finally back to normal. Thank you, Mario. Hi, Mario. Bet you're pretty busy from here on. What can I get you? Got a ton of honey syrups. I'm gonna sell a few of those off. A couple of pure waters. So I really don't use that many items. At least not yet, we haven't had to. Might get to the point where I use a few more, but I want to have inventory space. And the flower box raises your flower points by 5. I think that's the biggest boost item you're gonna get for the... You can go in here yet to talk to Grandma, I don't think. My grandson has come back home in one piece. Thank you, Mario. Right, I think that was everything here in Rosetown. Another thing I'm gonna check out, because it's a good idea to come back here periodically, because this guy might be back looking for more inspiration. Not yet. We'll continue on. Alright, we have the pipe vault to Moleville. This leads us to the next part of the map. But what's this pipe vault? Let's look at that first. I think there's actually a hidden chest somewhere around here. Almost 100% sure there is one. Wish I remembered exactly where. Sometimes if you get the angle wrong jumping even, it seems like you'll barely miss it. Alright, that just brings us back out. Maybe there isn't an item here. I was thinking there was, but let's try this. What do we got? And you can fall off the edge here and it takes you into the lava. You can actually fight those guys if you run into them when you're jumping. Want to. This just a regular Goombas I've already fought? Yeah, so they won't be much of a threat. Before I forget, give him that finger shot. And why not the true form pin? Don't have any armor for him yet, but at least we got something there now. That guy ran away already. Piranha plants. Quite a bit of HP. He's trying to turn Mario to a scarecrow. So I can't attack. I'm just gonna defend so I don't have to waste any flower points. I think my other two should be able to finish this off easily enough. Can't go down that first pipe, it doesn't look like. Try it again just to make sure. Oh. Accidentally ran into the Goombas. I didn't think I would while I was on the pipe. One experience point for 3 Goombas. Alright, so this is the only way to go. I believe you can actually slide under here somehow. Trying to test my buttons here. Plus you have to do it from the other side. I think there are actually, yeah, there's a hidden chest here. And another one. So a couple frog coins. Well, pretty sure it can be done. This is the only, I think this is the only place in the game you'd actually have to slide like that. But if you're interested in that, I guess try looking up a guide to figure it out. I can't seem to get it here. Because I'm pretty sure you need to be running as you go to it. Just like in other Mario games. Some of the older 2D ones where you're running and you can push down and slide underneath. Okay, we can't go down that one. Or that one. This is the one we ran out of before. At least this isn't just Goombas, but still these are the enemies we fought back at the beginning of the game. I don't think they'll give us too much. Can't go down that. Those guys? Not this guy, but the next guy coming out of that next pipe we saw there. That's not an enemy you can fight. It's just if you jump into him, he's gonna make you drop coins. I'm gonna jump over them. See, there's a treasure up here. More of these guys. Yeah, see. I mostly wanted to get that just for the sake of getting all the treasure. But you can see it was really kind of a trap, because they want you to jump and get the treasure and then fall off and lose coins. Let's see how many coins I do have. I'm at 900. I think the maximum might be 999, so yeah. Really haven't had a problem with coins so far. And we made it to a new area here. We got a save block. Some funky music going on. This is called Yoster Isle. But we'll pick up here next time, because we're going to call it good for today. So remember, if you've been enjoying the content so far, please like, comment, and subscribe or follow, and we'll catch you next time.